The answers are given on Brightspace, but I do want to take up number 10 and 12 with you guys here. You're to look for the area of these triangles. So, how many triangles do you see here? 3, right? I see 3 triangles. This one, and this one. All right. Even though I see 3 triangles, I cannot use similar triangle because they are not similar. For it to be similar, all the angles have to be the same. So that's all 3 triangles are not similar. But what type of triangles are these? So I have a right angle triangle here. I have another right angle triangle here. Okay, so I'm thinking I should probably use those 2 right angle triangles. So first off, I need to figure out the height. So this part right here. Alright. In order to use the area of the triangle base times height divided by 2, I need to find the height of this triangle. So if I just look at this one right here, okay, adjacent over hypotenuse. So which one should I do? Sokatoa. Adjacent, hypotenuse. Adjacent and hypotenuse. Which one should I do? Sokatoa. Cosine. Good. Okay, so cosine 30 degrees equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, my variable is on the top. That means I'm multiplying. So 33 times cosine 30 degrees. Okay, so I get 33 times cosine 30 degrees. I get 28.578. I don't want to round yet because this is only part of my answer. I need to use this to find my final answer. So 28.579. I would even do 3 decimal place. Right. For ratios, always 4 decimal place. In this case, if I round too early, I'm gonna get a carry-out mistake when I do the actual final calculation for area. So try to take a few more decimals. The more the merrier, more accurate. Okay, I found the height. Now I need to find the base. I need to find the length of this whole side. So I'm gonna try to find this part first. Why can't I use this triangle to find the whole length at once? Yep. It's not a right angle triangle. So for right now, I only know how to deal with right angle triangles. So that's why I have to break it in parts and find this part of the base first. Okay, so I'll use red. Actually, no, I'll use black. So for y right here, this right angle triangle, that would be opposite over hypotenuse. So sine 30 degrees equals opposite over hypotenuse. Okay. Since my variables is on the top, that means I'm just multiplying. So y equals 33 sine 30 degrees. 33 times sine 30 degrees, I get 16.5. Okay. Now I am going to do my third step, which is find this length right here. Okay, using this triangle. Okay. Because remember, I'm trying to do base times height divided by 2. I found the height, but I need to find the base. So I found part of the base. Now I have to do this other part to find this part of the base. So in this right angle triangle, I have the 42 degrees, and I know what x is. We just solved for x right here. So opposite over adjacent, so tangent 42 degrees equal opposite, which is 28.579 over adjacent, z. Okay. Since my variable is on the bottom, that means I'm dividing. So 28.579 divided by tangent 42 degrees. So z equal 28.579 divided by tangent 42 degrees. I get 31.74. 1.74. Okay. So what is the total distance of my two bays? I add it together. 16.5. So that means the whole base is 48.24. Okay. So that's the whole base, and this is my height. Okay, I can do this calculation here now. So base times height divided by 2. Oops. So the area is 28.579 divided by 2. I get 689.3. Okay, let's just say this is in meter, then what would my unit be? Meter square, because it's area. Okay, so you see this little triangle right here, I used all three. I used cosine, I used sine, I used tangent to figure out the area of the whole triangle. Okay. Number 12 is the same idea, but what was tricky here is I didn't give you this dotted line. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw in the dotted line for you. Okay, and then you would be doing the same thing, finding the height, finding this part, and then doing all this. So I want you guys to take 5 minutes now, try number 12, and then we'll take it up together. Try number 12.
Would we get marks taken off if we round the answer while doing the solving? Because the Trig review 2 actually said that the total area is 690.7.
Oh yeah. So that's because the question right here said to round immediate value to the 1 decimal place only, but that's not good. That's not it's you should try to carry as many decimal as you can.
So like 4?
3 or 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise you see they had a rounding error in the answer. But this one is more accurate because we took as many decimals as we can. Here. Okay. So try number 12. Take 5 minutes. Try number 12. I want all of you to try number 12. I'm going to come around and make sure you try number 12.
Would you even the mark if I did it without?
Without.
This seems like
But what method did but you how let me see if you use that. But you don't have enough info to. Did you get the same answer?
Yeah.
But you use sine law to solve for which side?
The second one.
This one?
Yeah.
And then?
And then I found the angle between the two hypotheses.
The angle between the two hypotheses using.
Using the other two hypotheses.
Oh, okay. Oh, because then you have, because this is 90, this is 42, then you know what that is. And then you use cosine law?
It's 1/2 AB and cosine, or not sine C, right?
Yeah. But then you still have to do SOHCAHTOA to find x. So I don't think the amount of work is much less. Because you still have to do sine law here, cosine law here, and then SOHCAHTOA here. So it's still a 3-step process. Caitlin?
If you should carry as many decimals as possible over, do you still have to round the last decimal?
If you round like 3 or 4 decimal, it's fine. Like by that many decimal, it should be pretty accurate. Okay, I'm gonna come around and make sure you guys are trying number 12.
This is a really good question because it gets you to move sine, cosine, and tangent all in one question. Samir, wake up. Wake up. Okay, our test is tomorrow. We're all trying this one right now. Number 12. Find the area of this question, this triangle. So Austin, you too?
Dang. I know I nearly fall asleep, but like I don't even do that.
Yes.
Goddamn. That was literally a cartoon moment in the most literal ways.
Yes. Number 12. Austin, wake up. Alright, we're doing number 12. We're finding the area of this triangle. The test is tomorrow. So. Do you need a pencil? How about you? Do you need a pencil?
The shape,
Eric, you try it as well?
the shape. Isn't it meters?
Sure.
Well, I don't know what it is.
Exactly. I do all the
You know, you need a calculator for tomorrow.
You were getting pencil out of your
Did you finish number 12?
Let's see what you say. Oh, where's all you just did it all. Okay. Thank you guys until you guys start.
Do you need a pencil?
This 698. 699.
I like that answer.
A lot of all of this.
What in the world is going on over there?
Don't round until the final answer.
The final answer or the final answer? No, try to take 3. Round again. So that would be half an hour. Okay, so first I'll find the height of that triangle. So you need did I give you a pencil? Yeah, I gave you a pencil. Okay, so find the height. Find the height first. Okay, ready? Find the height. What's your question? Why did I get the same number for these two? Oh, because Simon Tells have different initial numbers. Because the ratio, 45 degrees is a special triangle. Yeah, 45 degrees. It means that the sides are one. So if you were to calculate those values manually with the number, it's a special. Don't learn about special triangles. It's okay. Like once you get to like 3 or 4 decimal, it doesn't matter. It's accurate. Yeah, it's because it's 45 degrees. 45 degrees is a special triangle. You are doing it right. Okay, so for those of you who didn't try this, I want you to copy down my solution, and I want to see you guys have that solution before you go. Incline is elevation. Okay, so if you didn't try it now, I want to see you guys copy down my solution. So do you need a pencil, paper? You have? Okay. You do. Okay, so I want to see it before you guys go. Oh, I've been recording the whole time. Oops, I forgot to pause. Okay, so first off, I need to find X right here. I need to find the Y right here.
And I need to find the Z. Right here. Okay, the 3 parts. I need to find all 3 of those parts. So first off, looking at this triangle. Okay. From the 45-degree angle, this is my opposite. This is my hypotenuse. Opposite, hypotenuse, SOHCAHTOA. Which one do I do? Yep. SOHCAHTOA. You guys said the other 2, so what's left? Sine, yes. All right, that's how you spell SOHCAHTOA. So sine 45 degrees equals opposite, which is x, over hypotenuse, which is 44. All right. Since my x is on the top, I know that I'm just multiplying the 2. So it's 44 times sine 45 degrees on my calculator. 44 times, whoops, I should probably turn it on. 44 times sine 45 degrees, I get 31.11269837. So 31.1127, something like that. Okay. I could just do 31.113 or 31.112698. Once you get to like 3 or 4 decimal place, you're pretty accurate already. So I'm not so keen on you rounding the 4th digit. Okay, and then this right here, the y. So that means I'm doing adjacent. Sorry, from the 45 degrees. That means I'm doing adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. What could it be? Sorry? Is it TOA? A and H. Cosine. So it's C. So ka. Okay, so it's cosine. Cosine 45 degrees equals adjacent, which is the y, over hypotenuse, which is the 44. Okay. Again, my variables is on the top, so I'm just multiplying these 2. So y equals 44 times cosine 45. And what are the odds? I get the exact same number. Okay. Is it coincident that I get the exact same decimal number? All right. So it's not a coincidence. It's because this is a 45-degree right triangle. It's a special triangle. When you do cosine and sine, you actually get the same answer. But that's only one special triangle. You'll learn about special triangles in grade 12. Yeah. So don't worry about it for now. If you do want to learn about the special triangles, I can go over that after this chapter. Okay. Last step, I need to find Z. So I'm looking at this triangle right here. Okay. So I have the X. So this is opposite. This is adjacent. Which one has O and A in it? Radine. TOA. Right. And that is how you spell SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. What happens if you spell it wrong tomorrow? Uh-oh. Yeah, the whole test. It's uh-oh. Not just for one question, but all the questions. No. But it's wrong from the step 1, right? So yes, I do want you to try. So right now you have 24 hours to memorize the spelling of 9 letters. I think you can do it. Opposite over adjacent. So it's Z. Okay. My variables is on the bottom. That means I'm dividing this time. So 31.1127 divided by tangent 66 degrees. Let me zoom it in a bit. I think that's a little easier to see. Okay, so and why I'm dividing is because my variables is on the bottom. Notice these ones, it's on the top, so I just multiply. But when it's on the bottom, I'm dividing. So 31.1126987 divided by tangent 66, I get 13.8523. Yeah, 13.8523. You didn't get that? Did you divide or multiply? I'll try that again. What did you get?
Oh, I have a mistake.
Good. See, the important thing is catching your mistake. Okay, so that means my base is added together. My x and my y and my z added together, 31.1127. I get 44.9649. It doesn't matter. If you really round it, like it would be 44.965, but it's okay. Something like that. And then this is my height. So area, base times height divided by 2. So 44.9649 times 31.1127 divided by 2. I get 31.1127 divided by 2, 699.5. Okay, let's say this is meters. My unit will be meter squared. Okay. When I went around, I saw that most of you guys got this, which is amazing. Good job. This question shows that you guys understood SOHCAHTOA because this involves all three. Some of you had rounding errors, and that was because you rounded too early right here, even though the question told you to round early. Right, so on the test tomorrow, don't round too early. Keep a few more decimals until the final answer where you can round to 1 decimal place. Okay. Okay, so as I said, for those who didn't try this in that 5 minutes, make sure you have this copy down. I want to see it before you go. All right. Otherwise, you are copying this after school with me. Okay. So just a few quick little recap. Let's recap. Okay. So quick recap. When can you use similar triangles? Good. Okay. First condition is you need 2 triangles. Good. Second condition. Yeah. All angles the same. Good. What about the sides? Good job. All sides are not the same, but they are proportional. Or proportional. Whoops. Zoom this out a little more. Okay. What are congruent triangles? Yep. Same triangle. Yeah, that's no other way to say it. It just means they are the same triangle. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle XYZ because they're actually the same triangle with the same length, same angle, same everything. Okay. When can you use SOHCAHTOA? Yep. Right angle triangle. It has to be a right angle triangle. How many? Just one. Yeah, just one. You need to be given two information. You need to be given one side and one angle. Or, yeah. Do you need to copy this down? Well, I did record it, so you could just watch it as part of your study. Huh? Just the example. I'm looking for the example. Okay. So to use SOHCAHTOA, you need to be given either one side, one angle, or two sides. What about two angles? No, that doesn't help. Okay. When you do similar triangle questions, use the little tip that I taught you guys. Do two different colors, okay, to trace out your two triangles, because that way you see exactly how long that line is. One mistake that I always see is people take half of the line, but that's not a triangle. So when you do two color, you can clearly see how long the lengths are. If I do, it will be like a one mark question. Okay, so that would be like your hint. Yeah. No, we're doing a recap for you guys. Oh yeah, area of similar triangles. Okay, so let's say you have this. Okay, area of the large, area of the small. Okay, what's the connection between the two areas? Good job. Okay, what's K? Scale factor. Okay, so the length of this side with this side, that's K. All right, the scale factor. Okay. Do you need to know this formula for tomorrow? Maybe. How do you spell SOHCAHTOA? Radine, can you remember that? All right. Make sure you spell it correctly. Otherwise, it's you're wasting 75 minutes of your life. I gave a lot of diagrams on the test. I only asked you guys to draw one. Okay. And the other one, I have the diagram partly filled out, and you just have to fill in some numbers. Okay, so I was being nice. What else? I think we covered everything. Area of a triangle. What's the formula for area of a triangle? Okay. I think we covered everything. Okay, so if you think you understand all this, you should have no problem in tomorrow's test. You can do it. We did review for like 5 days. So Whose fault is that? Right? Exactly. All right, so that's pretty much it. Oh yeah. Those questions where it says you are 4 feet tall and those kind of questions. Make sure you consider that when you're doing the whole vertical height. Okay, whether you have to add to it or subtract from it, because whenever you see like these kind of questions, your right triangle would be something like in midair. Okay, and then this bottom part, for example, this might be the 4 feet. Okay, so whenever you see those kind of questions where like I'm telling you that person is 4 feet, it wasn't just getting to know that person more. There's a reason why I put that there. That her eyes are 5 feet off the ground and so forth. Okay. And then one last thing as I was saying, trees. All right, how do you see a tree? Trees are, huh? Do you see trees on the ground? No. Trees are vertical. Okay? That's a tree. Okay? Pole. Telephone pole. Wire. Electrical pole. Where do you see, how do you see them? Do you see them on the ground? No. That means they're also, when they fall. But if they don't fall, they are vertical. Buildings. Also. Buildings. They're supposed to be straight. They're supposed to be vertical. Okay? So it means, so all of these, that means it's the height. Okay? All that. Shadow. I keep saying it. Shadow. You do. Yeah. You're right. No. Shadows are on the ground, so you're looking vertical. What else? You're running across. I don't know. Running across. All right. So that also means horizontal. Okay. Angle of elevation, angle of depression. Angle of elevation. Elevation. All right. Angle of elevation is always from a horizontal line looking up. What about depression? Show me using your hands. Show me an angle of depression with your hands. All right. So right, wrong, right, wrong, right. No, did you just change it? No, okay, right. Okay, difference. I was looking for this horizontal line. Angle of depression is always from a horizontal line and then down. So for those of you who show me something like this, I don't see a horizontal line. I need a horizontal line looking down. Like that. Okay? So that was the 1,000,001 time that I said that. Okay, so those are all like your cheat sheet. This is like a cheat sheet for you guys. Okay, I did record it. I'll upload it so that you guys can make sure you go over this. Tell Taisha to watch this. She's not here. Hi, Taisha, in case you're watching this. Yeah. All right, and Nikki said hi too. All right, so for the last 10 minutes or so, do you want me to give you guys some random questions where you study on your own or just chill?
Chill.
Okay. They asked. All right, so if you do want more questions, we have these ones right here. All right, so No, I didn't put it on because I think you guys had enough questions. So there you go. If you want extra question, here's 2 for you.